Good day, my good people. For everybody, all of those good-hearted people, younger people, people who look at the world through rose-colored glasses, it's okay to be optimistic and positive about everything, but you also need a heavy dose of reality too. Who do you trust in this world? The answer is a resounding nobody. If you got a higher power, trust in that and trust in your damn self. Because people will let you down. And I'm telling you this from personal experience, learning through others, counseling, just life experience. You can't trust your friend girl to run to the store with your dude. And within those 5 minutes, she probably done sucked his dick. And we hear about those types of stories, but wherever you see one roach, there's 1,000 more behind the walls. Most of the time, people don't find out about that type of shit. You can't trust your friend not to be, eyeing your girl behind your back or trying to flirt with her or trying to message her on social media. You can't trust your friends in college, women, if you pass out drunk, that they won't have sex with you while you damn near unconscious. And you surely can't make good decisions, right? Excuse me. You can't trust your friend of 10, 20 years not to cut you off just because of a misunderstanding that could be resolved with communication. You can't trust that. That happens every day. Little adequate communication could solve problems, but people really just be like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust professional good people. Never trust professional good people. Philanthropists, pastors, politicians, non-profit leaders, you know what I'm saying? Because money, status, power, greed, all of that supersedes good deeds. So you can't trust that the pastor won't be consumed by money, affirmation, status. You can't trust the system for sure. You can't trust that education, public education is going to teach your kids the right thing, because it's not. Anybody who went to public school, did it teach you the right thing? Did it teach you how to run a household? Did it teach you how to run your own business? Did it teach you so many truths about life? Or did it teach you shit that you didn't end up using in life most of the time? You can't trust your romantic partners. You can't trust your romantic partners to always tell you the truth, or not get sick and tired of you breathing and take you to court and try to take everything and take the kids, you know what I'm saying? You can't trust your romantic partner at work, to run off with somebody at work or have a little fling that you'll never know about. Or maybe you will find out. Like, you can't trust nobody. Always cross your own motherfucking T's and dot your own motherfucking I's, because the world is truly cutthroat. I think most people operate on animal instincts more than they use their higher cognitive abilities. So if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. They're going to exploit your kindness. They're going to see your kindness as weakness, and they're going to do whatever benefits them the most, and it'll probably benefit you the least, right? You can't trust people to go into business with you. You can't. I've had experiences like that. It's supposed to be one thing, they're not carrying their load, or if you're not on point with monitoring the money, they taking more than they share, or they're going to screw you over. You have to cross your own T's, dot your own I's, cover your own ass in every scenario. I'm telling you, you can't trust people around your kids. That's who molests kids. People that get closest to them. Their uncles, their friends of the family. Like, you can't trust shit out here. Let me tell you a couple stories about me personally. I had two brothers that's one of them a year younger than me, and one of them 3 years younger than me, and they both ended up in the streets. Now the one that's 3 years younger than me, I brought him in first a few years ago. The nigga in and out of prison, homeless, I bring him up in my house with my kids just to, help my brother. I even let his girlfriend come. Never disrespected him or his girlfriend, treated him like a man at every time, even though he didn't have an income, even though he was staying at my place, right? I just told him that in the beginning, let's treat each other with mutual respect. Cool. Long story short, we drinking, we smoking. Me and my little romantic partner, we fall asleep on the couch. My brother and his girl was in the backyard. So that back door entrance is like right by the couch. So I wake up to a phone call like an hour later, and the girl that I was chilling with said that my brother, she woke up to his hand going down the top of her shirt and she jumped up. The backyard light was off, so his girlfriend was in the room. She said when she jumped up, he kind of just scurried off like nothing happened. So I'm housing him, I'm helping him with applications, I'm respecting his space with his girl. He's living in my house, eating my food, everything. And I couldn't even get that common, courtesy, that common respect. And my first instinct was just to bust his fucking head. But I'm like, I'll be doing more damage to myself. Let me just put him out. After I talked to my mom and talked to him, I decided, you know what? Let me just buckle down and give him another chance, as crazy as that seems. As crazy as that seems, 2 weeks later, this motherfucker stole my car, and that's when I was about to kill him. I was about to kill my brother, dead ass. But he didn't come back. He sent his girl with the car back, and you see, that's what happened when you extend too far. That's what happened when you help somebody who's drowning and you don't know how to swim, and they pull you under, Because some people will pull you down quicker than you can pull them up, right? So I'm sitting there with a big-ass Grey Goose bottle behind the door and a butcher knife waiting on him to come, but it's just his girl. And I'm jeopardizing myself. Boom, my next brother, the one that's a year younger than me. This man ended up also homeless, crackhead, all of that shit. Called me begging to, he's like, he's ready, he need a chance. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, when I wanted to give you a chance 10 years ago when I was 25, with no real responsibility, you rejected it. Now that I'm starting up in the business, the weekend of, now that I got kids, now that I got all of this shit going on, now you want to come? All right, fuck it, let me not be selfish. Let me extend my hand to my brother, right? Man, I don't even like to talk about what I did for shit, but just for the sake of this video and to prove my point, I housed him, I fed him, I cleaned him up, got him off drugs, gave him protein every day, worked him out. This is while the first week I'm starting a business with someone. It was such a strain, but I was just happy to see him improve. This man improving, his skin clearing up, sores going, his mind coming back, all of that shit. And as soon as he get to a point of strength, he tried to backstab me. I went to work at 4 a.m. One morning, and I see that, you know what I'm saying? He in the yard. He just really energetic. This 4 a.m. Actually, it was like 3:30 because I had to be to work at 4:30. Man, this shit crazy. So this whole time, 4 months of you just rejuvenating, and as soon as you get to a place of power, he tries one of my romantic partner or whatever. And I'm like, that's crazy. Now, again, my first instinct was just the crack his shit open. Because when people do shit like that, it automatically make me think they think I'm pussy. And it may or may not be true. Sometimes people just gonna try you. But it's about what you know about yourself and try not to put yourself in positions. Because I tell you, always cross your T's, dot your I's. It's okay to be cool with people. Have your boundaries. No, you can't sleep in a room on the floor while my man in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my man can go to the store by himself, right? Oh, let me read this contract thoroughly, right? Let me educate my own kids. You can't trust the government. and the establishment and the powers that be to do the right thing and protect you, educate you, guide you, support family. You can't trust that. You got to figure it out on your own. You got to dig through information. You got to find your own baseline, where you want to go in life and what you want to do. Because you can't trust shit out here. You can't trust friends. You can't trust business partners. You can't trust insurance companies. I crashed out a brand new car and my Gap insurance tried their best not to pay, right? My roof got damaged in a hailstorm. My insurance company tried their damnedest not to pay. I had to jump through loopholes. So what I'm saying is you're getting yourself involved in all of these systems. The systems are looking for their best interest, not yours. We always have to guide ourselves. Everybody has to be a leader. We need micro leadership, not macro leadership. We don't need some big grand person to guide all of us. Yeah, you can pick and choose things from different people, but we need everybody sitting back, doing what's right, and guiding their damn self, because you can't trust no fucking body. You can't trust a pastor, not to fuck all the beautiful women in the front row. You can't trust a politician, not to just be out for money. You can't trust your friend, not to backstab you. You can't trust the education system, not to teach your children fucked up views of slavery or skew information on the LBGTQZ, right? You can't trust shit out here, man. So all that to say is cross your motherfucking T's and dot your motherfucking I's or you're going to end up shit out of luck out here. All right, peace.